Hi guys, the Metal Maniac back again, and as some of you may know already, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. And I love most Star Wars. Yeah, sure, I don't love the newer movies, but most of the Star Wars stuff I absolutely love. And over the years, I have collected a bunch of Star Wars stuff, a lot of merchandise and stuff. So I thought I would showcase a lot of the merchandise I've collected over the years. Because there's so much to show, I'm gonna split this video up into 3 or 4 different parts. But yeah, with that, let's begin. So, of course, first off, movies. I'm not gonna spend too long showing these because I have shown these in other videos. But yeah, there's these Disney ones which I don't really like all that much, but I own just because I like Star Wars, and I guess I'm a I don't know, I just like having the whole set, if that makes any sense. Yeah, sure, I'm missing the newest one, but and of course I have the prequel series as well, the prequel trilogy. Sorry, no, that's not the right one. There we go. Of course, this one actually I think is extremely underrated. I absolutely love it. Yeah, sure. Yeah, this one, people love it and hate it. I actually really love it. But this one, of course, I think is way better than The Phantom Menace. But yeah, and then, of course, my, favorite of the prequels, Revenge of the Sith. And then, of course, the original trilogy. And then the Star Wars Clone Wars, the original series. Alright, now we can get to the other stuff. There's a lot to get through. First off, there's this, Volume 3 of Star Wars, of the Best of Star Wars Insider. I guess it's a magazine or something, but yeah, it's the best of that. It's just basically lore stuff. I believe this was, I don't remember when this was out, but it just has a lot of different, behind the scenes stuff and lore stuff. It's just really cool. It has like an entire section on Darth Vader. It has an entire section of General Grievous. Hold on, let me get to that. If I could find it, yeah. No, wait, no, that's not it. Yeah, there we go. Now, unfortunately, since I've had this for so long, the binding is starting to come loose. It's starting to fall apart. But, I'm pretty sure I could get another one at some point pretty easily. But yeah, it's just a really cool sort of collection of different facts and, lore stuff for Star Wars. Alright, next up is one that I got a few years back. It's kind of unnecessary if you have all of these visual dictionaries of the Star Wars movies. But, I don't have all the visual dictionaries. I only have the one for Revenge of the Sith. So it's cool to have these. There's 3 of them. There's, let's see, characters, creatures, and behind the scenes. There is locations, technology, and vehicles. And the Imperial Era, which of course covers the original trilogy. But yeah, these are just another thing that just has a bunch of little facts and stuff. But yeah, pretty cool. Again, kind of unnecessary if you have all the visual dictionaries. But yeah. Another one, now, this one I don't think is necessary at all if you have those or the visual dictionaries, but it's just another book that has lots of different Star Wars facts. This is called Star Wars, Absolutely Everything You Need to Know. Yeah, again, it's pretty much the same thing as those 3 books, but, you know, one bigger book. Just stuff like that. Alright. Next up is the Revenge of the Sith Visual Dictionary. Yeah, another thing that's kind of really falling apart. A lot of these books I've had for quite a long time, to the point where they're just, you know, worn out from constant use. This one actually, this I got back in middle school, and I carried it around with me all the time, kind of read it when, you know, in between classes and stuff. So it is one of the more, you know, disheveled Star Wars books, again, because I have read it so many times that it's just falling apart. But yeah, it's really, really cool. Again, just information and all the characters of Revenge of the Sith. And of course, my favorite Star Wars prequel character, General Grievous. But yeah, very, very cool. But again, with some of these, I have to get new copies because they are so old. Alright. Next up, let's see. Star Wars Darth Vader. This is a newer comic, or a compilation actually. It's a volume 1. It's sort of its own contained story. It doesn't really, you know, I guess, meddle with the lore that was already set up, you know, during the Lucas era of Star Wars. So, you know, I commend it for that. But yeah, it's sort of a run-of-the-mill kind of Darth Vader comic. Well, in terms of, you know, the newer Darth Vader comics, later on the series would get pretty interesting, but here it's just, you know, about Darth Vader sort of beginning to get, you know, the recognition of, you know, the Imperials and stuff like that back, you know, before he, you know, made a name for himself as, you know, the Emperor's, you know, right-hand man. Alright. Next up is an older Star Wars comic series, Tales of the Jedi. This is the Dark Horse era of Star Wars comics, so yes, this is the older lore, the Lucas era lore. Pretty cool. I just got this, you know, at my local comic book shop a year or so ago. It's pretty cool. Alright, now we get to probably my favorite Star Wars comics. First up is the General Grievous miniseries. Very cool story. It's just like about General Grievous sort of going on a mission to hunt down more Jedi and stuff like that. And he encounters this ship that he goes into, kills the main Jedi there, and then he realizes that the guy was actually hiding Padawans on the ship, you know, the Jedi younglings, and General Grievous, instead of killing them, he captures them, right? He captures them and actually plans to turn them evil and to make a cyborg Sith army, but that doesn't happen. But, you know, it's a pretty good story. I do really like it. And then next up is one of the best Star Wars collection comics. This is Star Wars Visionaries. Most of these are, you know, mediocre, but there's a few good, you know, series in here. You get a pretty good artwork there of Darth Vader. even though he's not featured in any of the comics in here. Oh, and you get, the picture of General Grievous before he became a cyborg. I actually have an action figure of that, but I don't know where it is. It's somewhere here in the house, but haven't gone looking for it in quite a while. And you get more General Grievous stuff. Yep, there we go. And then you get a comic which was actually turned into an episode of Star Wars The Clone Wars, Old Wounds, which is about, the return of Darth Maul. And there he is. Yeah, this comic's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and there's, the artwork there. Let's see. There was another one that was pretty cool. That was, oh yeah, it's about Emperor Palpatine. It's just sort of a very short one. This one's just about how he, disguises himself as a normal-looking person. Pretty cool. And then the third one that I really, really like is, there we go, is the backstory of General Grievous, about how he became a cyborg. Also, the very last panel of the comic is just so cool looking. I don't know if you could see it there, but yep, there we go. Yeah, another really cool thing. Next up, let's see, what else do I have here? Here we go. This one is a collection of Star Wars posters that also has some lore relevance to the characters and items and stuff. This one says, Star Wars Blueprints, the Ultimate Collection. 5 double-sided posters and plans. I haven't actually looked at these in quite a while. I would have these posters up on my wall, but there's no room. I already have a bunch of posters up there, and there's not really any space on the other side of my room. But yeah, so the first one you got here, this one is the on the front you get. Sorry, these things are so big that I can't. These don't all fit. On the camera. I have to kind of shuffle it around. Hold on. You see Chewbacca and Han Solo on the front. On the back, you get a bunch of blueprints of the blasters and lightsabers, as you can see there. Ugh, these things are huge. But yeah, there's that one. And here's my favorite one of them. This is a blueprint of Darth Vader's cybernetics. Of course, on the front there, you get Darth Vader. You get a quote over there. You can't really see it because of the glare, but it says there's still good in him. There we go. And then you get a little bio right there. And then you get the picture of Darth Vader as well, which is, again, a huge poster. And then, of course, on the back is the best part. Just a bunch of information about Darth Vader's cybernetics. Sorry, I'm going to have to stand up to show the whole thing. But as you can see there, but yeah, there's that. Yep, hold on. I got stuck in there. This one is the blueprints of R2-D2 and C-3PO. Just a picture of them on the front, and then on the back. There you go. Yeah, these things are huge. One of the main reasons I never tried to put these up on a wall, because even just one of them is just takes up so much space. Alright, the next one is the Death Star. There's the, hold on, there we go. Yeah, the Death Star there, and then on the back, the, inside of the Death Star. And then the last one is the Millennium Falcon. Let me just put that over there. What else do I have? Oh yeah, of course. I completely forgot to show this. This is a book called Star Wars Year by Year, and it's just the year-by-year history of Star Wars and everything Star Wars related. It's huge, gigantic. Oh, I guess I accidentally tore off some bookmarks that I had in there. Didn't realize I still had bookmarks in there. But yeah, I'm not going to show everything because there's just way too much to show. But I'm going to show a little bit. Like, oh, sort of a behind-the-scenes sort of picture. It's really, really cool. Sort of looking, so he's whoever this guy is, he's sort of painting the backdrop. There's some really cool, I believe that's some kind of poster or book or something, but that's really cool. Emperor Strikes Back stuff. Let's see. Where's a really cool thing? Oh yeah, hold on. I completely forgot about these sections of the book, but it does have some pictures of screen-used props. If I could find, oh, there we go. There's some pictures of some screen-used lightsaber hilts. You can see there's that's all the way on the other side. Sorry, the screen is opposite from me. It's flipped for me because I had to fix it in settings a while back. But yeah, for you guys it looks normal, but for me it's flipped the other way. But yeah, there we go. Luke's lightsaber here from Return of the Jedi. You got Yoda's, you got Anakin's, you got Count Dooku's, and on the bottom you got Darth Maul's. And then there's another section that I want to show you guys. Another screen-used prop. If I could find it. Sorry, I haven't looked at some of these books in a long time. Come on. Oh, wait, there we go. Darth Vader's helmet from Revenge of the Sith. And then there's the inside. But yeah, just a really, really cool book. Yeah, it only goes up to 2010 in terms of the timeline, but it's still a pretty interesting book to have. Just a really cool look at the history of Star Wars. Alright, next up is a book I don't know when or where I got, but this is a Star Wars Episode 1 journal. This is basically Episode 1, but, through the perspective of Darth Maul. Next up is a novel, a Darth Bane one. I know this is part of a trilogy, but I don't have the other two. And I've never actually gotten around to reading this book. But yeah. Now for the books I have read. The novelization of Revenge of the Sith. Very cool. Yeah, just a really cool sort of, I guess, unique look at, you know, different scenes in the movie. Some scenes that were cut down, some scenes that never happened, but I guess sort of the novelization in terms of what was on the final script, and even, you know, with the final script, a lot of stuff didn't get put into the movie, but it's all here in this book. Same thing with the novelization of Return of the Jedi. Yes, this is an original 1983 edition. Very cool. Alright. Did I show this? I don't think I showed this one. Alright, this is going to be the last one for this video. Again, I'm going to make a parts 2 and 3, just because I can't fit everything into this video. But next up is the Book of Sith. It's really, really cool. It's from different, you know, characters' point of view. The first part, I believe, is Darth Sidious. Then it goes into different, like, collected scripts of different, you know, characters, different Sith over the generations. You got the first sort of Dark Jedi, Fallen Jedi. You got Darth Bane, you know, some of this from Darth Bane, Darth Revan, just some really, really cool, just some really cool lore. You can't quite see it. Sorry if the camera's kind of grainy, but I don't have my other computer anymore, unfortunately, so the quality is not quite as good. And then, of course, there's the Sith code. Yeah, just a really cool book. Alright, so that's going to be it for part 1. I'm definitely going to upload parts 2 and 3 relatively soon. Probably in like an hour or so. But yeah, so that was part 1 of my showcase of my Star Wars memorabilia. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video.